Will this asteroid destroy Earth in 2038? The truth behind the fear the year is 2038. A cold morning, you wake up, rub your eyes, and open your phone. The first thing you see is a shocking headline: Giant asteroid on collision course with Earth. Humanity's final days. Panic spreads faster than any virus. Social media floods with doomsday predictions. Videos of fake explosions, AI-generated images of burning cities, and tearful people saying goodbye to loved ones all go viral. Your heart beats faster. Could this really be it? The end? But before you panic, let's rewind. Let's understand how asteroids work, what NASA is really doing, and whether we should truly be afraid. First, what exactly is an asteroid? It's not a giant flaming rock constantly on a mission to destroy us. In reality, asteroids are rocky remnants left over from the early formation of our solar system about 4.6 billion years ago. Most of them live peacefully in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter, drifting quietly, minding their own business. Occasionally, a few wander into Earth's neighborhood, and that's when our survival instincts kick in. Human history has had close calls before. Perhaps the most famous is the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs 66 million years ago. That asteroid, estimated to be about 10 kilometers wide, released energy equivalent to billions of atomic bombs, darkening the skies, igniting global wildfires, and plunging Earth into a long, freezing winter. Life was never the same again. So, yes, we do have good reason to be cautious. But let's fast forward to modern times. In 2013, a small meteor exploded over Chelyabinsk, Russia. Even though it was only about 20 meters wide, it shattered windows across the city, injuring over 1,600 people. That was a wake-up call. It reminded us that space is not empty. It's full of hidden travelers. That brings us to 2038. Is there really an asteroid coming for us? The short answer, no. What sparked this fear was a simulated exercise by NASA and other global agencies. Every few years, scientists run tabletop exercises, hypothetical scenarios, to prepare for the day we might actually have to deflect an asteroid. In 2023 and again in 2025, NASA hosted a planetary defense drill where they imagined a fictional asteroid headed toward Earth in 2038. The goal was to see how fast we could track it, inform the public, coordinate international responses, and prepare possible deflection missions. Unfortunately, media outlets and social media influencers twisted the story, posting headlines like, NASA confirms asteroid impact in 2038. They left out the most crucial word, simulation. NASA is not predicting doom. It is preparing for it. And that's a huge difference. But what if there really was an asteroid on a collision course? How would we stop it? Well, we humans are no longer powerless as we were during the dinosaurs' time. Let's break it down. Scientists have developed several methods for planetary defense. One, the kinetic impactor. This is like playing cosmic billiards. You send a spacecraft to crash into the asteroid at high speed to nudge it off its trajectory. NASA's DART mission in 2022 successfully demonstrated this concept. by hitting the asteroid Moonlit Dimorphos, slightly changing its orbit. It may sound small, but in space, even millimeters per second can mean the difference between a direct hit and a harmless miss over millions of kilometers. To the slow push-pull, this technique involves attaching a spacecraft to the asteroid, or hovering near it, using gentle gravitational tugs or solar energy to slowly alter its path over time. Is a delicate and longer-term strategy, but can be effective if we detect the threat early enough. 3. The nuclear option, the most dramatic if time is short and the asteroid is big. Detonating a nuclear device nearby, not on the surface, to avoid fragmentation could push it away using the force of the explosion. This sounds straight out of a Hollywood movie like Armageddon, but it's actually been studied seriously by planetary defense experts. Despite these tools, Earth remains vulnerable if we detect a large asteroid too late. That's why NASA and other agencies focus on early detection. The sooner we know, the more options we have. So what is NASA doing today? The space agency operates the Planetary Defense Coordination Office (PDCO), which tracks near-Earth objects (NEOs) and evaluates potential threats. By 2025, over 95% of asteroids larger than 1 kilometer have been identified. Most of them pose no danger, but smaller asteroids, which could still devastate a city, are harder to find and continue to be a priority. Moreover, the recent simulated exercise was not just for NASA. It included agencies from Europe, Japan, and other countries. It exposed gaps in our preparedness, weak global communication channels, confusion about who makes decisions, and lack of public education. After the simulation, one scientist remarked, "We're technically capable, but politically and socially, we're not ready yet." Imagine if tomorrow you heard an asteroid is coming in 10 years. Would you believe your government? Would people cooperate? Or would panic and conspiracy theories rule the day? The simulation showed us that fighting misinformation might be as crucial as deflecting the asteroid itself. Let's talk about the cosmic perspective for a moment. Earth is hit by about 100 tons of dust and small debris from space every day. Every day, most of it burns harmlessly in our atmosphere as shooting stars. Larger impacts, like the one that made the meteor crater in Arizona 50,000 years ago, are rare. Even rarer are extinction-level events. Yet our collective fear is natural. After all, we're a fragile species living on a small blue marble floating through a cosmic shooting gallery. But here's the beautiful part. Instead of waiting helplessly, we are using science, engineering, and international cooperation to become cosmic guardians. The next time you see a scary headline saying asteroid to hit Earth in 2038, pause. Ask, where's the data? Is this a simulation? What does NASA really say? Because the real story is not about doom. It's about humanity rising to face one of nature's oldest threats and doing it together. If we continue investing in detection, technology, and global coordination, we can protect our future. Rather than fearing asteroids, we should see them as reminders. The universe is vast, unpredictable, and sometimes dangerous. But it also pushes us to evolve, to innovate, and to unite beyond borders. So, will an asteroid destroy Earth in 2038? No. The only thing that might get destroyed is our ignorance. If we choose to learn, the next chapters in our cosmic journey are being written today by the scientists who watch the skies, by engineers who build spacecraft, and by communicators who fight misinformation. The rest depends on us, whether we choose fear or knowledge. Agatum Chahotu. Main is coage or expand kark next approximately 1,500 words. Kar next part bej soktahun total 10,000 words. Tak complete bus bolo continue. Main torrent next part lik no shuru kar dun. You said, ob muji.